We are live.
Excellent.
Someone at my work was like, hey, one of my friends just told me that there was this guy that was wandering around near Pizza Planet, near Space Mountain, and my friend asked them to take a picture with him because the kids thought he looked like Moana. I'm like, huh. Like, I'm pretty sure that was me.
You know what I just realized? Also, hello everybody. We actually have Drew's face on here twice, and we don't have Dan's face because I messed up. So I'm gonna just go ahead and do that right now. But welcome to Stride and Strike. Hi everybody.
Double Drew.
Double Drew.
Double Drew.
I'm both Stride and Strike this week.
Oh boy. Okay, this is gonna be. Yeah.
Also,
so how's everybody doing? Oh, go
you're
ahead,
on a
Drew.
completely different map from us.
I am.
I see on the stream you're on something different. What is that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're sneak peeking.
Yeah.
Cheater, pumpkin eater.
Oh, everyone stared at a screen.
Oh.
Well, it's okay because we're gonna have a lot of downtime. We're gonna have a week of rest and recuperation.
Just a lot of time to chat. You know.
It's true.
We're gonna discover the markets and we're gonna make a ton of money and then buy a bunch of things.
Yes.
Ooh,
Yeah.
now Joran's a double.
Now I am two.
This is
I was
just.
one, now I am two.
This is.
There's one of me.
I only see one of everybody. I don't know what you guys
now I'm
about.
a double again. Now Emma's a double. That's fine.
What is happening?
We're just cycling through the doubles now.
I just see one of everybody.
That's the one I need to follow. I figured it out. Okay, we're on a good track.
Problem
Yay! Welcome to Stride and Strike. Dan is here. Hey everybody. So we are back. It is Stride and Strike time. We're striding and we're striking, and you had a tense session last week. I kind of just want to jump right into it if people are down.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I did want to ask if we could just do a quick around the table, like one thing that you are. Just like what did you do today? What was one thing you did today? So hey, I'm Emma.
As a human or as a character?
As a human, as a person. Hi, I'm Emma. One thing I did today was to work on a presentation for work. That was super exciting.
I am Khan. I have returned. Back again for like the sixth week. I don't know, a number of weeks. I also worked on a presentation for work today. Same work, even different presentation. But even better, I heard that Emma had gone to Subway, and so she inspired me. I too went to Subway.
Nice.
No!
I am sorry that I did not invite you.
It's okay. It's totally okay.
Cool. What about Tommy? Or Tommy, go ahead.
I'm
Joran.
Tommy. That is Joran. Today I worked on. This is not work, but I worked on making a little briefcase that's about this big, and I'm 3D printing it and putting a hinge on it, and it says "World's Best Intern" for one of my girlfriend's coworkers who's leaving.
That's cute.
Oh.
What about Joran?
Now I can go. I'm Joran again. Today I co-facilitated some group therapy like right before this, and now this is going to be like my group therapy for the night.
Hey.
Nice.
Emma, you can facilitate.
Cool. I got you.
We're gonna try dying. We're gonna see how that feels.
We're gonna see if
No,
it really brings the group together.
Yeah.
no.
Any
What
reflections
about
on that?
Dan or Drew?
Sure.
I'll go.
Oh, go for it.
Fight,
Yeah, that's
fight,
right.
fight.
Double Drew. Um, what did I do today? Hi everyone, my name's Dan. I play Tusker Bjornvarg, and today I kind of talked about it at the beginning of stream. I had mentioned to a coworker in passing that I was recently at Disney, and a family right around dinner time, this lady approached me, and while I was sitting amongst my group of friends, Drew was there, and she's like, "Hey, I know this is really weird, but I was kind of hoping I could take your picture." I'm like, "What?" And she's like, "Well, it's my kids think you look like Maui from Moana." I'm like, "Oh, you want me to take a picture with your kids?" She's like, "Yeah." And it was just really wholesome moment, and like
That's so
there's like
sweet.
this really young girl and this really young boy. You know, they couldn't have been older than 6. You know, and the girl was super excited. The boy was super shy, but I, I got down on a knee and took a picture of these 2 kids. And randomly at work, I was relating this story to a friend of mine who says, "Well, that's really weird. One of my Facebook friends said they bumped into someone at Disney this past weekend and they took up their picture because they looked like Maui from Moana." I'm like, "Oh, wow." Now, this is like hundreds of miles of difference. You know, like I live in NorCal, Disneyland's in SoCal. So just some random chance, right? And
And it was you.
yeah, well, I haven't confirmed it yet, but I'm like, what
What's the
other
chance?
occasion? What's the chance of that happening twice in one day at the same place in the park? So yeah, that's
But
my
the
story.
mom introduced it with, "Can I take your picture?" and did not say anything about kids.
I think so. Like if I remember correctly, I think that's how it started, and I was just like, what? And yeah, it was really sweet. They weren't creepy or anything like that. It was just really wholesome.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
Drew, go ahead. Also, I'm going to turn my camera off for a moment, but I am here.
Yeah, I woke up at 3 a.m. this morning to drive 6 hours north to Dan's apartment, where I bugged his studio apartment and played with Pepper while he was at work, and then I drove 6 hours south to come back and be here for session.
Thank you for being here.
Oh, don't look at my browser history.
Don't worry, this is just accountability in case you run for office one day. It's fine.
Well, welcome to Stride and Strike. We're going to jump right in. I'm going to get some music going.
Before we do
Gosh.
anything, I just have to say, Namir's on a very dark map, very much by himself, and it's very scary.
I'm pretty sure we're standing next to each other in the darkness.
Oh, thank. Oh.
Could you
what
remind
happened?
us how much health you have?
I am
Four.
massive now.
You are
Okay.
massive now?
Yeah, it started us off in the new map, super zoomed in, so I
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
know what was happening. Yeah. So Khan, you might want to scroll out a little bit. It gets better.
It's very bright.
I don't think it does.
Oh man.
So,
Oh, God.
you last time were celebrating the night of Green Moon, and a terrifying scene played out with these Burning Mammoth hunters just raiding the entire event, pulling people apart, slashing them with their spears, piercing them with their spears, and hitting people with clubs, throwing people down, and just like trying to get into this space where all of you are. And you as a group, as scouts, have stepped up, have stepped forward and blocked out most of these hunters from really terribly hurting and maiming most people. And we ended our scene with fires in the distance, torches in the distance, marching toward the night of Green Moon at Rockloom. And Wippa lying on the floor in the grass in the center of this horrific scene with 3 newborn infants in her arms just after giving birth. And you look around and you see this it's horrific. It's horrible. It's this just bloody, terrible scene of your friends, some of your family members, some of your house members who have been hurt, some of them maybe even lying dead. And you notice that for the moment, people seem away from immediate danger. You have protected them from immediate danger. However, Grandfather Awa, who is now mounted atop a mammoth, approaches the group on the back of his mammoth, looks down at all of you, holding the scruff of this mammoth's neck, and says, "Scouts, we need your help to get the following out of Rockloom." And you see a couple of the other mammoth lords walking toward their mammoths. And you see them pulling on like the ropes that hang down that are effectively their ladders to get up to the saddles. And they are like these old, in shape, like old men and women who like are just hoisting themselves up to the tops of mammoths and pulling them around and bringing them to the head of the following, this pack of people.
Have we ever seen the Mammoth Lords mount mammoths before?
I think you've probably seen that, yes, but never in this situation. Never with fires burning off to the side, screams in the distance, people fighting and clashing in the forest just beyond eyesight. I mean, this is a sight to behold. Like these old men and women who are leaders of your following, the house leaders, and one of them is not atop the back of anything, but there is a cave bear that is standing next to her, and just this large creature, like nearly the size of a smaller mammoth, who is just like looming over the back of her head. And so I mean, it's impressive. What do you all do?
I guess we have to join.
I think Miss Sprout is like in awe. Like I think this is too. I don't think.
Yeah, and I would say this is actually a good moment to, as you look around, as you see this impressive sight of your leaders, like getting ready to lead their people away from this horrific nightmare. All of you look around, see the people that you now call family, and you are empowered, and you level up to 2 through the inspiration of being around your chosen family. So you are all now level 2, and I would actually like to take a moment to ask all of you, what is one thing you might want to share about what happens for your character at level 2? No need to answer, but I think it could be cool to see what people have to say about it.
I will start.
Okay.
Because I suggested this section. Because I was excited to share. Miss Sprout now has a class feat called Stunning Fist. and her punches can now stun instead of dealing damage.
Very cool.
And then her dedication that she has chosen, the bonus dedication that we're getting, is herbalist, and she now has access to fresh ingredients.
Ooh, do you grow them on yourself?
I've been thinking about it.
Pretty
I
cool.
think I think that's a good
Now.
flavor for where my fresh ingredients come from.
Mhm. Well, since I'm already speaking, Namir, even though he doesn't really know his deity very well, he's really had to use his spellcasting more than he's ever had to in his life in the past little bit, and he's feeling it like very much manifest in a closer relationship with Saren Ray or Sister Cinder or whatever name she chooses to go by. He's still unsure, but he does feel a warmth in his core, and he feels her energy kind of sit in his hands. And he is now a blessed one, and he has the lay on hands ability.
Ooh, that was a fun archetype I was looking at. That one's pretty neat.
Very cool. Does anybody else want to share?
Seems to have had a lot of need to tell some untruths, and with our most recent level up, Agnes has now become an expert in deception, and also gets I can't think of what the feat's called because it's not in front of me, but I get additional benefits to trying to make additional lies. So it's if I fail my first lie or I have to continue to tell lies, there's less of a penalty for Agnes to maintain untruths.
Very cool.
That's not gonna matter really immediately, but in Tusker's mind, 2 is always better than 1. And right now he doesn't have the 2 of the right tool, but eventually, somewhere down the line, I'm sure he will. And I think that's all I'm going to say about his archetype.
Cool. Drew, did you want to share anything about Bloodhound?
Yeah, Bloodhound feels more in tune with Arthur and has since taken the ability to heal his companion.
Nice. Arlith has a few fun things that have happened. The first and only one that I am going to share is that she can now heal things using her bow. Which I'll kind of leave up to our story as we continue. I'll let you all see how that actually works later. But yeah, it's exciting stuff. So,
Did you notice a theme between all of our stuff?
like, we want to stay alive more, like that kind of theme.
Oh yeah, so that's another thing. Tusker knows how to heal things in the midst of battle. Seeing as how he's seemingly keeps getting his ass kicked a little bit, he's like, well, maybe I should learn how to wear a bandage.
Speaking of healing,
You can get a cute bandage.
Yep.
Get like one of those cute little Hello Kitty bandages you can put right underneath your eye, like all the e-girls do.
Okay, so first thing that happens, Grandfather Awa atop his mammoth, massive creature. It's a huge creature, mechanically. Walks up to all of you. Scouts, we need your help to get the following out of Rockloom. We must continue forth away from this area. Please assist. But before you go, take a moment to catch your breath. And as he does that,
Oh, did our map go away?
it shouldn't have. It looks like you are not in there at the moment, Dan.
Yeah, I just tried to reload and it kicked me. Give you 1 sec.
Same experience. But I'm here now.
So he shouts down, Esteban, and a man who's wearing like long furs. What?
Oh, his name was Esteban.
It is, yeah.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
You know it's good news when a man named Esteban shows up.
Mammoth
Esteban!
And he's a very like proper looking man. He's wearing long furs that drape behind him. And he walks over to you like kind of hurriedly. Here, scouts, I have a gift. Please use them well. And he opens a box. And inside the box are
What's in the box?
let's see.
Potion in a box. Potion in a box, baby.
He hands you a wand of heal.
Mm.
Ooh! Those
Um,
are amazing.
And
But who can use it except for maybe me?
and the wand of heal, he looks at all of you and says, I believe there are 4 charges on the wand of heal that you could use. Please use them wisely. And he bows his head, closes the box, and says, I must get to the head of the following to make sure that no one... Well, I must get to the head of the following. And he rushes off. So you have 1 wand of heal with 4 charges of the 1st level spell heal.
What are the sorry, the like categories of like occult, divine? What is the
This is gonna be divine. If you want to use it, it is Arcana, Nature, Occultism, or Religion. Oh wait, no, that's to identify it. So frequency once per day. You cast once per day plus overcharge. You cast a heal spell at the indicated level. You know what? He's going to give you 2 of them. And each of them will have 2 charges of heal.
okay?
And each one redeemed every day?
Yeah, so you can use it once per day.
No, I don't think it recharges.
It does not
Oh.
recharge.
Oh, understood.
And the
um,
spellcasting ability is divine
Yes, I believe. Or the School of Magic or whatever. Divine. I think you can just, if you can cast heal. Actually, I think anybody can do it.
Yeah, because that's the point of a wand.
Yeah. So it does not have to be it's not like a scroll. It can be anybody. They can just cast it. But since each one can only do once per day, each one can only cast it once right now unless you overcharge it, which I'm not sure how that works, but if somebody wants to look that up, they can. It would be wand overcharge. But it would be once per day, so you could do it you could do it once on 2 people. For right now.
What does he mean by catch our breath? How long do we have?
Bibbidi bobbidi, give Tuskar more health properly.
Yes, please.
Yeah, you see the following begin to move and follow behind Grandfather Awa. You think you likely have around 5 minutes before you need to get to the rest of the, or like 10 minutes before you need to get to the rest of the following and catch up with everybody.
Okay. I would like to borrow Khan's healer kit and treat his wounds.
Okay.
I also something I could say. Also, healer kit. I'll just set it out for whoever to use. I can cast Angelic Halo, and if we want to use these healer's wands right now, they would do some extra damage or some extra healing.
We're all
as
dead.
well.
Hey.
All dead. So if that's something you want to do, and the heal spell, I assume the wands can use it either 1 action, 2 action, or 3 actions, right?
Yes. And the other thing too, Arlith chimes in. She's like, I've been practicing something, and it may work, but let me know if that doesn't work on. Well, actually, who is it that asked Khan or that asked Namir if they could use the? It was Mrs. Sprout. She says, Mrs. Sprout, may I take the healing kit for a moment?
Mrs. Sprout is concerned because she sees Namir's injuries and knows that it will take her a full 10 minutes to be able to bandage up Namir. And so she's worried about how much time this might take.
I'll defer to you. I think she doesn't. She sees the concern in your eyes and then just kind of steps away. I'll defer to you.
I think she won't give it to Arlith.
That's fine.
I do have a logistical request. Can we get all the tokens on the map and have them kind of clustered together?
Yes, they actually. Let's see.
Yeah, we can't see each other.
You cannot because it is dark. So someone will need to cast light or pull out a torch.
What if we have low light vision?
Low light vision only allows you to see in dim light, and within a right now it is straight up darkness, so you can only see within your 5-foot square, and that is it.
This is a travesty.
It is.
This is a travesty.
I would cast light, but I have to cast some spells.
Okay, I'm gonna heal Namir. I'm gonna figure out how to. Actually, I can't click that from my thing because I don't have the kit in my
Everybody's
stuff.
like, Namir, where are you? Tell me where you are.
Oscar's gonna ask for healing.
Angelic Halo, and I am gonna hope and pray that everybody's within a 15-foot radius of me. I really hope.
Does Angelic Halo give off light?
I would imagine it does, but for the purposes of Foundry, it's not doing it. So
I got you.
Thank you.
Oh,
All right, so you cast Angelic Halo, and we see
Oh, hello, everybody.
each other.
Oh, man, I'm glad I was gonna gamble on that.
Let's change this. Let's go to. All right. All right. Cool. Arlith walks up to Tusker and says, "Tusker, you need assistance."
Yes, that's correct. I am a little bloodied.
Okay. And she pulls out. I forgot earlier. She does have her own healing kit. She pulls out her healing kit, and
Here goes.
she attempts.
Con, I crit successed.
Nice.
You gain 4d8.
Hey, that's fantastic. Do you want me to roll the 48?
Yeah.
Okay, amazing.
Okay, so Arlith fails, but she says, "It's okay, I can continue doing this until you are better." And I think she realizes in the moment, she's like, no, that didn't work. And this is the continual recovery skill feat. You zealously monitor a patient's progress to administer treatment faster. When you treat wounds, your patient becomes immune for only 10 minutes instead of 1 hour. This applies only to your treat wounds activities, not any other that the patient receives. So I don't have to wait a full hour to try and heal you again. After she realizes that she failed. She, just before the group gets up and moves on, she will attempt one more time. Jeez. Oh, wait, I think I got it. Yep. So you get 2d8 hit points.
And everybody heals for 8 as well. I
Nice.
just cast heal.
Okay.
So,
And Tuskar, you get 11 from me.
Everyone heals for 8?
yeah,
Oh wow. Okay, I think that just put me exactly at max.
amazing. I just wanted to make sure everybody was at max.
It did.
So,
I am so healthy right now.
You're back up, Namir? You're good to
yeah,
go?
I'm at full back. Full
Perfect.
again. Time for me too.
And as you all heal back up, you see Grandfather Awa kind of pull to the side of the group. And I'm going to take away this light from you. Sorry, Khan.
You good?
If you look ahead, all of you should see the tokens that are the large, the following tokens. You see diagonally to your left these like glowing tokens.
15 very large people.
Yeah. You look that way and you see Grandfather Awa pull to the side over where Arlith's token now is. And he looks at all of you and says, "Scouts, please, come this way. I have a task for you."
Radical.
We follow.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay. When you arrive, Grandfather Awa addresses you. "I must get back to the head of the following soon, but please check in on our herd just through the trees over here. You see, I'm afraid we have some Burning Mammoth soldiers who are setting fire to members of our herd. We must stop them. We must make sure that they do not take our herd from us. While you are doing this, I will continue to lead the following forward. Please meet up with me as soon as you can." And you see over to the left, over where I am pinging, kind of in this direction, you see the herd. And there are these torches that are lighting the area around Rockloom, and they are they're kind of lighting a little bit of a pathway so that you can see toward the herd. And I think Bloodhound, you might be the only one that catches this. Bloodhound, you see a very tall and lanky Burning Mammoth man holding a very large battle axe and taking a torch and lighting it against the fur of a mammoth.
You know, we
my
really
God.
should have predicted this given their names.
Yeah, we should have all, instead of healing, we should have all taken water spells.
Oh god.
Everyone, look, it's hate crime Tuskar.
What? Oh.
You said tall, lanky, wielding a huge axe that shouldn't be lifted. It is Tuskar committing a hate crime, but burning mammoth flavored.
Oh.
No!
Yeah, so Grandfather Awa looks at all of you and says, "Please help our herd. They must be saved. They must. They mean so much to our people." And then he turns his mammoth. Were you going to say something, Namir?
Just to confirm, it's this one that's like, I wish I could ping it. I don't know how to ping.
Just
this one-
hold down the left click.
Oh, this guy. This is the one we see.
So actually, Namir, you do not see the man who is burning anything, but you do. Oh, I'm sorry. You do actually. Yes. You see
see
him in the
this guy.
distance. You see another one.
Oh, there are multiple people burning mammoths?
Well, you see one, and Bloodhound sees a different one.
I see. Well, that's bad news. Shall we?
We shall.
Don't just stand there.
And Awa pulls...
Do we need a roll for initiative? What is this deal? Here?
I'll let you know when you need to roll.
Pull a card out for my initiative.
Awa
Yeah.
pulls his mammoth to the side and lumbers toward the head of the herd. Are we all heading over there?
I think.
Oh yeah.
Can Agnes turn to Arlith and be like, "Don't you have anything for us to ride?"
I don't. The herd is all over there. I'm sorry. I don't know why you would expect that of us, of me. Why would you think that I would be that? I'm sorry, metagamey. No, I don't.
Bloodhound's gonna signal to Artura to circle the following and alert them rather, if anything nefarious shows up to threaten them.
Sweet.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take the following. I'm gonna move the following plus Arthur over toward these trees. Awa leads them in that direction as they begin walking slowly, definitely not as fast as the tokens moved, but they begin walking toward there. Sorry, I'm gonna have to cite you. There's a complete mammoth burning ban without a permit. I love our chat.
The air quality is going to be too poor. Not today.
I hate the smell of burning hair. Let's get moving.
It's very
What about the smell
Elefagi.
of burning flesh? That's
Well, yeah,
what's
wait until we
coming
start
next.
burning the mammoth shit.
Yeah, and as you get closer, Namir, Mrs. Sprout, Bloodhound, Agnes, Arlith will move up.
I was just chilling.
And
Hurry up, big boy. We got places to go.
Dan, are you able to move your token? Okay. Okay, cool. As you all approach, the smell of smoke intensifies, and the air is just thick with awful, burning flesh and hair. That odor that's just thickening. And you see two very tall, lanky men that look like... Just a moment.
If we were to make a roll that were to be combating a panic attack, what save would that be?
That would be a will save. This is what they look like. And they are holding long, very large, oversized battle axes that are kind of dragging in the ground behind them as they take torches, they light it on a central standing torch, and then they sear it against a mammoth. And then they sear another one against a mammoth. Some of the mammoths just yell out in pain and don't actually catch fire. Some of them do actually begin to catch fire. And I mean, it's awful. And they're wearing bones all over their body. They have fangs of creatures, presumably that they've killed. And they have furs that are just tied in around their collar, around their forearms, and around their shins. And at this point...
Okay, never mind.
At this point, I would like initiative from everybody.
What are we rolling for initiative?
You can give me perception, stealth, or if you have other suggestions, I am all ears.
Cool. If
What?
I roll
That was
stealth,
what I
everyone
want.
becomes flat. Everyone that did not take an action becomes flat-footed towards me.
Cool.
athletics since we're running over there?
I think that's fair.
If I could just roll for everything, that'd be ideal.
Yeah. So our proficiency is 2, and the trained bonus is 5. Correct? Or trained
4.
bonus is 3, 4.
4.
Are we sure on that?
That's what it's saying in
Trained.
chat right now.
Yeah, it will be 4.
Yes, it's 4.
Because it's going to be 2 for trained, and then your level is 2, so 2 plus 2.
Okay. So, and if I'm using athletics to run for initiative, I'd be adding my athletics score or my strength score.
Your initiative will be
Strength.
Yeah,
Strength plus training, right?
Strength plus 4.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, that seems like the right thing to do. Here we go. Tusker's initiative is 19.
Nice.
These guys are hideous, by the way.
Yeah, they are.
That'd be nice.
Excuse
I don't
you,
know, they're
that's my
kind of hot.
dad.
They got nice abs. Okay, maybe not all monsters are bad.
Yeah.
I'm sure this is just
Yeah,
a
I
regular.
Take that one
This
out
is just a
to
regular-
dinner, maybe.
This guy could be an R tribe for all we know. This is like a regular, like this normal mammoth herder person. He just happens to be covered in blood and burning animals alive.
Sprout, what was your initiative?
16. By the way, I rolled, if you're not watching and you're listening, I rolled a will save, but I crit, so I got a 28 on it, so I'm not afraid.
Sounds good.
Ooh.
Why do
You
I
got
have 2 Agneses?
3 people at 16?
You shouldn't have 2 Agneses.
Agnes.
They're Agni.
What was was it 14 for your initiative?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Mine is 17 if you didn't catch it.
Thank you. Got it. As you all approach, the 2 Reavers look at you, and they lock eyes with... One of them locks eyes with Tusker. Specifically, this one right here that I am pinging. Locks eyes with Tusker, raises his oversized battle axe, and gives a smile, points his battle axe directly at Tusker, and shouts, "You! I challenge you!"
Oh, snap! Okay.
And
You need to let me know when it's my turn, Emma.
I will. Arlith takes her turn at the beginning of the round. She's gonna go 5, 10, 15. First action is gonna be to move here. Second action, move here. In third action, she draws her longbow. That is Arlith's turn. And now, Tusker, it is your turn.
Okay. I don't think I'm going to be able to get there fast enough.
You could...
Run!
Let's see. Triple movement would get you to about here-ish. Just about 10 feet away from them.
If you if you let them come to you, I might be able to, give you some spice.
Yeah, well, I don't, I'm going to close the distance, but I'm not going to get that close. So I'm going to go here. Now, is there a readied action?
There is. You can take 2 of your actions to ready 1 action.
Okay, then I will stay right where I'm at, and I'll ready in action to strike the first dipshit Burning Mammoth guy that gets near me.
Sweet.
I
Um,
strike the first dipshit.
I'm sorry, I don't see any dipshits on this map. No,
In fact, I don't
cool.
see it anywhere in the monster manual. It's kind of.
Excuse you, I go by Dr. Dipshit.
Oh,
Yours
yeah.
truly. I'm just
Go ahead.
clicking a bunch of stuff. Ignore the things that you see in the chat. I'm gonna go ahead and just whoop, go right up here.
Cool.
Hello, Tuskar.
Hello.
Do you mind if I touch your axe really quick?
Oh shit!
Yes, you may touch my giant axe.
So then, Namir, the energy that has been laying in his hands, it kind of coalesces and it kind of sparks up, and he touches Tuskar's axe and casts magic weapon, and the energy jumps from his hands into the weapon, making it a +1 striking weapon, which gives it an extra die of damage, and +1 to hit.
Oh shit!
Yeah, buddy.
Is that your full turn?
I'm gonna then step back,
Okay.
100 part of valor.
and that's my turn.
Sweet. Next is the Burning Mammoth Reaver that is nearest the northernmost herd. The Reaver draws his battle axe and that's one action. Second action, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Runs down 30 feet. Wait, is it 30 feet? Nope, it is 25. 25 feet.
These tall boys can't run?
These tall boys can't run. And then for his third action, he runs directly to Arlith with his massive battle axe and a smile on his face. These guys look crazed. They look wild, out of their mind. And next is Mrs. Sprout.
Sprout is going to figure out how far she can move.
Yeah, I had to delete some of the, what are they called? I had to delete the drag ruler because it was slowing some things down on Foundry, unfortunately.
Oh, Mrs. Sprout, would you say that she'd be able to go through here without
Yeah,
impediment?
yeah, because keep in mind that some of those trees are, like, overhanging.
Okay.
A
Yeah,
bit.
it's just like the edge of the forest.
Yeah.
So, Mrs. Sprout's gonna run over here and double action, or single action, double fist.
She's gonna do what?
She's gonna drink a lot of alcohol at the same time, Joran.
I mean, I guess they're pretty big.
She's
That's
going
the
to
wrong
use
word, man.
Flurry of Blows.
Sweet. Do the thing. Roll to hit.
Do the thing.
Julie! Do the thing!
Is there like a guy I can't see? Is that my life problem?
22 and a 13.
22 will hit. Yeah, there is someone that you cannot see.
Okay. You're just punching the wind right now to me.
8 damage.
8 points of damage. Got it. Alright. And he turns to you and says, "A plant that can punch?" And he, like, gets kind of a giddy look on his face. I will cut you down.
She enters like the forward back stance and then does a little bit of this.
Cool. Then we go to Bloodhound. What are you doing?
All right, I'm gonna take 2 strides up to here. That's 50 feet. I already have my bow drawn because of hypervigilance and
Yeah,
also I was stealthing about. Can I see this guy through this herd?
Ooh. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think you can, because those are like those are mammoths. Like you can see where he is, but you can't see him with precision. Like he's in that area. I know that's shitty. I'm sorry.
I would say you could see him, but you can't get a shot off because you need the arch.
Could you like arc a shot over the mammoths?
Hey, I'll if you want to extend the range increment, I'll let you arc a shot. Let's say like give it an extra 2 range increments. That's fine with me.
Okay, let's see.
Remember it for the rest of the campaign.
Range increment is 60 feet on the short bow.
So that would
You're
be
already.
So that would be 120 and then 180 feet. So
What does that do to my shot?
that's, I believe, going to be a -2 at each range increment. So it's going to be a -4,
-6.
-6.
Fine. I had a surprise attack. That's the other thing that I took.
Okay.
But I guess I will waste that and not be able to use it this turn.
Does your surprise attack allow you to would it allow you to shoot through?
It only works. It only makes people flat-footed if they have not moved this turn, and I have. So this guy down here is not flat-footed against me, but this guy is flat-footed against me.
You're really only taking a -4.
I would be
Or -5.
I'd be firing a hunted shot, so it would be the -5 and then a -7 or something like that.
I've never been able to use sneak attack. Every time it just...
Yeah, I'm gonna say, considering there is a herd
Doesn't
of
work.
there's a herd of mammoths in between you and the target. Like, you're not gonna be able to take that precise shot between.
What if I have incredible luck and they just parted the seas?
I'll give it to you if you roll a natural 20.
Fuck it.
Yes.
Fuck it. Oh, it was on 20. All right, I'm shooting this guy with my hunted shot.
Okay.
Pull this up here. Here's 1. Here's 2.
Oh no!
All right, so only the first one hits, I imagine.
Yeah. You got your nat 20 on the roll that you didn't need the nat 20 for, but it still works. So go ahead and give me damage.
13.
Sweet.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Good old deadly D10.
Yeah. Is that your full turn?
That is my full turn.
Okay.
That's 2 strides, 1 strike.
Okay. Agnes, it is your turn.
Okay, Agnes is gonna do a nice little stride. I guess up to 1, 2, 3, 4. How did everyone else move so far? Doesn't matter. I'm up here.
Double
maybe?
strided.
Oh, I see. Or I guess I would rather be here, which is about the same. Maybe. Close enough. I would like to say some words of encouragement for my fellow party members. I'm gonna say something like, "Oh, what am I gonna say?" Okay, go on, put out the fire in their eyes, and I'm gonna cast Infectious Enthusiasm
Ooh.
if it'll let me. So I'm casting this thing. I don't think there's any way for it to like fail, so I guess I should just cast. But basically, I choose to get a +1 status bonus to attack rolls, and during the duration, so anytime between now and my next turn, anybody who is in 30 feet of me and saw me cast a spell could decide to take one action with the concentrate trait to also gain a +1 status bonus to their attack rolls. So
Cool.
that is an option available to everyone.
Nice.
Sweet.
And I'm trying to click it, nothing's happening, so we'll just leave it at that.
Okay. Next up is our other Burning Mammoth Reaver, the one who challenged Tusker. 10, 20, 25. He's gonna move there. He's gonna roll an acrobatics to try and tumble through.
Get tripped by a plant. Get tripped by a plant.
Alright, acrobatics.
A few more levels than I'd have a reaction to make him.
Where is this? Let's see. Oh
Yes.
no! Okay,
What
so
happened?
he runs up to Mrs. Sprout with Tusker in his sights, and Mrs. Sprout, you stop his movement as he is not able to tumble through you. He's like, "Ruh, ruh, ruh, ruh," and he tries and fails, can't get through. That is his turn. Wait, one.
I think he has one more action.
I think he does have one more action.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, and then he
But at least
says,
I'm not flat-footed.
Yeah, he says, "Fine, you will do." But then he gives Tusker a glare. And he takes his big, oversized battle axe and he strikes down at strikes down at Mrs. Sprout.
No!
Natural 20.
Oh God! That's not good.
I was like, we're gonna be trimming the hedges.
Fine, you will do, and he just comes straight down.
When Tusker sees him like go to attack Mrs. Sprout, Tusker will shout, "I thought I was your target, you coward! Pick up someone your own size!"
He just growls. Then I think he says, "I will get to you as well, small one." And that's going to be critical damage. Oh, I already rolled it. It was 16 points of slashing damage to Mrs. Sprout.
That's not a problem. I was terrified, but that's not too bad.
HP, that's nothing.
All right, so that is his turn. Let me go back to Arlith. Arlith will attempt to tumble through. She's gonna go. Let's see. Acrobatics. Let's go, my girl.
I spread the good gospel of the tumble through.
Hmm.
No.
Like,
Oh,
The
yeah.
good tumble through gospel.
Oh yeah. 22's gonna do it.
Why do a regular walk when you could do a flip?
So she grabs her bow, she kind of tucks it under her arm and like tumbles around the enemy and to the other side. That is her part of her first move action. Whoa. Did I lose my Interesting. Well, she tumbles through. I'm gonna give someone else control over Arlith because it doesn't seem like my screen wants to use her character.
Okie dokie.
Tommy, may I pass Arlith to you?
Or can.
Would either or both of those characters be flanked?
I don't think so. I can't actually see the screen at the moment. Hopefully that will change.
You look like an S-shaped Tetris piece, but the two middles are enemies, and the other two are
I don't think.
teammates.
Yeah, I don't think either of them are flanked.
So in order to flank, you have to have a perfect flank.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
As far as I know. If anybody in the chat
I'm gonna
knows
Google
that,
just because I can.
please help us out.
They must be on opposite sides of the creature.
Okay.
A
here we
line
go.
drawn from the center of your space must pass through both sides corners of the foe's space.
Okay, so she does correctly, or she does accurately tumble through, gets safely to the other side of this creature, or this man. 5, 10 feet, 15, 20, 25. Then Arlith will... Ooh. She's going to throw her bow into overdrive. Crafting check that has a standard DC for her level. Thank you. Alright, crafting. Yep, does she succeed? Ooh, I don't know if she does.
High DC if it's over 15.
I think she's okay, yeah. And then her overdrive begins whirring her. All of the gizmos go into a state of incredible efficiency. And she shoots with her overdrive longbow. Oh, I'm so excited. Strike.
Oh,
Oh man, that's a 10 to hit. That's not a hit. All right, that is Arlith, and then we go to Tusker.
Okay, before Tusker goes, Mrs. Sprout is gonna whisper to the guy in front of him. She's gonna go, "Hey, I called in some backup."
Tusker is going to use one action to enrage, and then he's going to use his remaining 2 to use the ability. Actually, it's not really necessary. It doesn't really have any benefit. So we're just going to move adjacent my buddy Mrs. Sprout, and it's the one directly to the left of Sprout that challenged me.
That is correct.
Yeah, because Tusker is not one to bow down from a physical challenge. Tusker is going to swing his giant axe directly at the face of this man while screaming incoherently. And my to hit is the following. 14 to hit.
That is a miss.
Oh, no!
As you miss, he says, "Nice try, small human."
And Tusker will reply, "Don't worry, I'm just warming up. Soon you'll be in twain."
I expect you to try. Is that your full turn?
That's all 3 of my actions, yes.
All right. Namir, it is your turn.
Okie doke. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Daze on that same guy.
Okay.
And he just takes 4 damage. It's unavoidable damage.
Hmm.
But he has to make a DC 18 will save.
Okay.
And if he critically fails, he gets the stunned effect.
Nice.
Is this the mouthy asshole who just got stunned?
It is. It
Oh,
is.
perfect! Perfect!
He looks at Tusker and says, "I expect you to try." And then Namir casts Daze, and he's like, "Oh, what happened?" Oh. And he's stunned for a moment.
Hell yeah.
Is that your full turn? Or you have more?
What's the
And then-
stun value?
1.
Stunned 1.
Well, the guy loses a single turn.
But it's a
Action.
cantrip, so that's pretty good.
But yes,
Um,
it's very good for us.
And then I'm gonna look back at Agnes and be like, "Yeah, these guys bring shame to Sarah and Ray's name. Let's bring them down." And I am also going to have a little bit of infectious enthusiasm going on.
I love it.
Hey, that was pretty good. Come on.
So good!
Yeah. I liked it.
Thank you, thank you.
Yes, Sister Cinder will be proud of us. Arliss like trying to chime in, but she's just not good at this stuff.
There's something like decidedly uncharismatic about it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Arlith is just me. Okay, Burning Mammoth Reaver. Go ahead. Jordan. Were you gonna say
okay.
something?
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
I'm okay.
Alright, so the Reaver next to Sprout. It is his turn. And he can't do it. Nope, it is not his turn. The one next to Tusker.
Yeah.
Looks at you, Tusker, and says, "With all my might and for the burning mammoths, I will take you down and cut you into a grave." Swings his battle axe. Sheesh. 15 to hit.
Oh, yep, that's enough.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Rage is brutal for AC.
You take 4 points of damage from his axe.
Mm-hmm.
That is his first attack. His
Okay,
second.
so you just cleared out all of my temporary hit points.
Okay. Second attack at a -5.
Ooh.
Natural 19 for a 23 to hit.
Yep, that's it.
Is it a crit?
My AC is 14. If that, I'm not sure how the calculus
Okay.
goes.
That is not a crit. It has to be 10 above the AC. That's going to be 6 points of slashing damage.
Okay, noted.
And third swing. So this guy's just like swing, swing,
Sword chipping.
swing. And this is at a -10 to hit. That is a 2, which is a critical fail
Fail.
against your
Nice.
AC. So technically, since it's not a nat 1, we're not going to pull a card. But because nothing
I thought we
happens
were-
on a...
I thought we weren't doing that for non-named NPCs though.
That's true. That's true. Good call. Okay, so that is his turn. Then we go to Mrs. Sprout.
That's why we have to name all the NPCs now.
Yeah, that's Jorge, and this is Javier, and I think they need to draw a card.
Personally.
One of them is named Sklaxia.
Sklaxia stole my lunch money. All right.
That piece of shit.
Hit him with your axe.
So Mrs. Sprout is gonna turn to the one that just hit Tusker, and she's gonna say, "Hey there, Sonny. That's my backup."
It's laughing.
And she's going to enter mountain stance. So now we're in mountain stance. Our AC bumps up. She's going to pull out her shield, which doesn't do anything, but it will eventually. And she's going to then double punch.
Nice.
So yeah, we're going to Falling Stone Strike. First hit. No. Second attack. Whoa, man. 2 whiffs.
2 whiffs.
I
Okay.
should have concentrated with my magical enthusiasm.
It wouldn't have done anything.
I know.
You'd be happy about it.
Bloodhound, it is your turn, and you can see fairly clearly each of these people. I think you have a clear shot on both of
This one?
them, actually.
Okay.
Let's see. Actually, yeah, just this one.
Okay. Well, first action, I'm going to hunt prey on that guy.
Okay.
And then my second action, I'm going to take a hunted shot.
Hmm.
So here's the hunted shot right now. I'm assuming neither of those hit.
They do not.
And then the last one is just going to be a normal strike.
Okay. Ooh, that will hit.
3 damage.
3 damage.
Damage is damage, no matter how small.
True is true.
Okay. Then we go to Agnes. What do you do?
So what I think that Agnes does, I'm trying to determine something really quick about how far a dagger can be thrown. That's what I need to figure out. Kind of my biggest question mark. 10 feet. Okay, that's not very far. But I can take a penalty to throw it
It has
farther.
distance incrementals like anything else.
Okay, so
Yep.
if I throw it, it'd be -6 to throw it 30 feet then?
No,
It
you're
would.
taking 2.
You're
You're taking 2 penalties, so it's -4.
Okay.
And
Um,
Mrs. Sprout is directly in front of you, but she is a
You're right.
small creature. So I think, I didn't do it for Bloodhound earlier.
that was why I was like, I could probably
Yeah.
get away with this.
Yeah, so I think for right now I'll let it go, but I think in the future we may be implementing that penalty as well.
Okay, good to know. Well, in this case, I'm just gonna choose some alternate actions anyway. I'm going to, and well, not that alternate, but I'm gonna switch to Fane's Forbury, which is a stance that I now have that allows me to use my playing cards in my possessions as daggers or darts.
That's so cool.
So I don't know. I pull out my deck and change my stance a little bit, step my legs out and fan the cards. And we'll see how that goes for me. So that's one action, and then I can stride 25 feet, which is probably not enough to get to anyone.
So what you're saying is you
5.
are Gambit now.
Yes, exactly. This is at 25 feet is enough to get me at least in range. So let's do that. Let's move me a stride. I'll go
And-
25 feet.
Yeah, and I will say that since the herd are technically allies, I will allow you to share that space. Let's say,
Okay, well,
like,
I guess alternatively, I could try to skirt the wood and come down to the bottom. Is that
I think that might be that might make a bit more sense. Yeah. Cool.
Okay, and then I'm gonna use a strike action with my cards in my hand, I'm just gonna like try to stick it in this guy's stomach. And we'll see how that goes as soon as I click the thing that I'm supposed to. Wouldn't that be great? Okay, I stab with all my little stabby might.
Is that a playing card?
Art in the cards.
Yugi?
Such a good show.
There's only one card in his deck that will save him now.
Oof.
Oh,
Karibo!
That is a miss.
Oh, that's not good.
Bummer,
Okay,
no.
rough.
All right.
It's alright. Well, made an effort.
It is now the Burning Mammoth Reaver's turn, but he is stunned 1. So I believe he loses a full turn, correct?
No, it's one action.
Oh. Okay, that's better for me. Thank you. You can't act as stun value. Oh, cool.
no, you lose a turn. Psh.
Actually, he loses all of his turns. He falls down and he dies.
Yeah, he's just dead.
Guys, that's what stunned means. Stunned means dead.
Yeah, you're just dead.
I have my GM screen in front of me.
Ooh. Very good. Very good.
Ooh.
Okay. So he loses an action. Then he takes his second action to swing at Tusker.
What an asshole.
Yeah, wow,
Oof.
mean. That was mean of him.
I mean, Tuskar called him out.
26 to hit.
Is that a
Yeah.
Crit.
Yeah.
Yep, that's a crit.
Ooh. Oh,
10
bad.
points. 10 points of slashing.
Okay.
Second
Who's
attack.
holding the wand?
I don't know.
Agnes, maybe?
That makes sense. Arleth can take it too if need be. One of you has it. Oh man, another.
Not a crit.
Oh shit! What?
Not a crit. I don't think so.
That's at a -5 though, isn't it? Did I do the
No.
-5?
That's not a crit either way. My AC is 14.
Oh,
it is
14,
minus
14.
5.
Okay. Still a hit. Slashes out with 7 points of slashing damage. So the first one is 10. So you take 17 points of slashing damage, Tusker. As this guy just like
Yep.
slashes into
I'm not looking very great.
you.
I think you look wonderful.
Oh. Thank you.
Arleth takes her turn. Again, how long does overdrive last? Let's see. It's just one action. Okay, so she again attempts to throw her bow into overdrive. Succeeds. And strikes with her overdrive longbow at the one on the bottom. 15. What's that?
I'm gonna take a quick AFK. I need to go use the restroom.
Yeah, do your thing. So she misses on the first shot, and then she's going to take a second shot on the one directly next to Tusker. She says,
Shots.
"Turn your eyes to me, coward." And she will fire again at a -5.
Ooh.
Oh no. And she misses. Okay. Next up is gonna be Tusker.
Who
How are we all feeling about this combat?
It's good. I like losing.
So far, this is a typical PF2E combat in which we're getting our asses handed to us.
Yeah.
That's something that should be easy.
Yeah, this is pretty intense.
2 crits. That's a lot.
Yeah.
And a lot of misses.
A lot of misses, yeah.
Nice.
I feel like
So-
this Foundry dice are not being kind to us.
On my turn, if the bottom guy doesn't go down, I get to shoot 4 arrows at him.
Oh.
Oh man.
Does your fourth arrow take like a minus 12?
No, it's not that much because I have flurry as my hunter's edge. It's only -6. -6 is the farthest I go.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm gonna go ahead and turn to Agnes and say, "Did you hear how confident she sounded just then? That was very good.
About Arlet?
I'm very proud of her. She's grown much."
At this point, you're shouting it across the field because they're like 30 feet ahead of you
Give
or
me a
something.
score on it.
Oh, I thought you were behind me. That's
No, they're up there.
But I'm gonna turn to you, Drew. I'm gonna be like, "Did you hear how confident she sounded? That was amazing."
You are
We got
talking about
clipboard of
Arlet,
notes
right?
on the whole team.
Yes, I rather like their character development thus far.
Oh yes. Turn your eyes to me, you coward. It was wonderful. I had chills, shivers, even.
Even I'm intimidated.
If only I could land a shot.
Yeah, right? Story of this combat.
Yeah. Her
And we all just stand here in our like, our melee or our menu.
up, hit him up.
I get to add my intelligence modifier to my damage when I go into overdrive.
That's sick.
That's cool.
How big's your intelligence mod?
Got a +4.
Woo, baby.
Wait, no, +3.
Oh, okay. Still good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind. That's
Dan, are you back? Are you around?
He's puping.
I'm back.
Hello.
Oh,
There he is.
It is your
Hello.
turn.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yay. Hopefully I don't die. We're gonna attempt to kill the guy who's stunned,
Do it.
because he challenged me. So we're gonna go try this again.
Oh.
There
Oh,
you
that's a hit.
Is that a crit? No, it's not a crit.
No, it's not a crit.
Okay, so you're gonna take some damage. So let's see what this first damage does.
Oh.
25
Hello.
points of damage.
How does Tusker mutilate this person?
I cleave him in half from left shoulder to right hip.
He
Put on a seatbelt.
falls to the ground and drops this massive battle axe.
Hey, you have 2 now.
I do. Well, this one's a battle axe versus a great axe. However, I look over at his buddy, and Tusker will scream into his face and then swing at him. He only takes a -4 penalty because his axe has it has a feature where it's like -1 from the -5, so it's like a -4 instead.
Got you.
Are you adding the +1 from the enchantedness?
I am. It's a 12.
That's a miss.
That's a miss, and I don't think I want to risk crit failing here.
So, with the okay, fair. Yeah, you don't want to
That
get a
makes
minus
sense.
or a natural one. Yeah.
Well, wait.
Question, is the dead one the one on the bottom or the top?
Dead
on
one
the
is
top.
the one on the top.
Oh, okay, cool.
So what's the condition for crit failing?
So crit failing, the only way I'm going to pull a card is if you roll a natural 1. But
Okay.
you can still technically crit fail on an attack, but nothing happens.
Okay. Well, we'll give it the old heave ho.
Okay.
Watch this one come
What?
in.
No, it's
Oh,
not.
yeah.
I missed, but it was worth the effort. And those are all 3 of my actions.
Okay. Then we go to Namir.
Hello. Well, I'm in such good spirits. This infectious enthusiasm has got me kind of happy. So I'm gonna kind of step a few steps forward, and I'm gonna put my hands on Mrs. Sprout's shoulders, and I'm gonna say, "Hey, it's gonna be okay." I'm gonna lay on hands.
Super cool.
And so you heal for 6, I believe. Let me just go ahead and verify that really quick.
Let me know when that's confirmed.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, you restore 6 hit points and you gain 2 AC for the rest of the round.
Ooh, that's big actually.
What's the type?
It's just positive energy. So 6 normal hit points and then 2 bonus.
No, the AC type. Is it circumstance bonus or?
Oh, I guess that would be it. Yes. I mean, oh, sorry, it's a status bonus. Sorry, status bonus.
Status bonus.
And then, well, I only have 1 action left, so, actually, no, that's, I think that's gonna be it. I think I'm just gonna end my turn.
Okay. Then we go to the living Reaver, who turns to Arlith and says, "Fine, girl. I will turn my eyes to you." And he runs at her. Dan, do you have a feat that allows you an attack of opportunity?
I don't. However, I have a feat called No Escape, so I get to follow him.
Oh, shit. So you
And
follow track his movement.
Yep. It's a reaction. I get to move up to my stride speed, so I will flank him.
That's fucking cool. Okay, so he takes 1 action to move, and then 1 action to strike against Arlith with his battle axe. Natural 19, that's a hit.
That's a crit.
Your
That is-
dice are on fire, my
yeah,
god.
they are. Okay, I should roll critical damage. 14 damage against Arlith. She's not looking good. And then he swings again.
Woo!
-5. Third action. Ooh, that was almost a nat 20. 12. That is a miss. Okay, so Arlith is still up. Now we go to Mrs. Sprout.
She's going to stride. She's going to raise her shield, which brings her AC to 24. I just want to add, because of Khan's lay on hands.
Wild.
My god.
I can actually go up to 26 if I were to take another action, but I want to attack.
Incredible.
And then we're gonna flurry of blows. Do some more punchy punch. Why am I struggling to find the right button? Here we are. An 18?
An 18. That is a hit.
Okay. And because of my stun, he has to roll a DC 18. Oh, I should have remembered what kind of check it is.
Fortitude?
Yes.
Natural 1. That's a crit fail.
He is stunned 3.
Jesus. Full turn. Gone.
Full turn.
Alright, we win. That's good.
I think what is it ganging
This
up on
whole
this guy?
man's career.
Kicking him while he's down.
And he took 9 damage from that attack.
Okay. Oh, and he falls dead to the ground.
Oh, we don't even get to use it? Oh, that's so sad.
So as
You stunned him to death.
Yeah, as he falls to the ground, I would like everyone to give me a perception check, please.
Okie dokie, artichoke.
What is my perception?
17.
If expert bonus is 4, right?
Correct. So it would be
Should be
6.
should be 6.
Because it's 4 plus your level. Okay, so everybody... Yeah. Everybody hears the trees rustling in the distance. And then that sound begins to change into a crashing sound. And then you see a light emerge from the forest over here. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Get some light in the scene.
Well, our tour never came back to me, so that's good at least.
It is good. Torch. Update token. And you see a woolly rhinoceros charge through the trees and begin rampaging in the center of this area. As it does so, Arlith says, "I'll handle this." And she walks over. As she does, I'd like to know, does anybody do anything in this moment?
I can't see over the mammoth, so no.
Okay.
I recognize that my card is a terrible weapon for this encounter, and I replace it with the rapier.
Okay. What about, let's go Tuskar and then Sprout.
What is it that I'm seeing again?
So you see below you are these two dead burning mammoths with these massive massive battle axes at their sides, and then you see a woolly rhinoceros charge through the trees and begin rampaging in the center of the herd. And Arlith says, "I've got this. I'll handle it." And she walks up to the rhinoceros.
Tusker will look at Mrs. Sprout and shrug his shoulders and asks Mrs. Sprout, "Hey, Mrs. Sprout, do you think you could spare me some healing?"
Yeah, Mrs. Sprout is gonna pull out a pair of minor elixirs, and she's gonna hand one to Tuskar. And she now makes those.
Very cool.
Although I suppose I haven't had a day to prepare them because I just became level 2. Okay, Mrs. Sprout's gonna pull a berry off and hand it to Tuskar.
Wait, hold up. Are you making elixirs out of your own berries?
Maybe? No, technically not. I'm making elixirs out of the fresh ingredients that grow on me that are not my own berries. But Dan, I can give you a D6 of immediate healing.
Oh, yes.
Which is
so
1.
Oh no. What was that, Con?
Arla said that she has it, so Namir's gonna stand by the mammoth herd.
Okay. And Arlith approaches this mammoth. She uses nature. Let's see. Don't fail me now. Yeah, so she uses nature to begin to calm this creature down. And there's a chunk of fur on its neck. This neck that is like ablaze. And she grabs its nose and kind of rubs her hand against it and says, "Shh, I'll take care of it." And she runs to the rhinoceros's back and takes her fur kind of cape that she wears, and she begins patting it down, putting out the fire. And in order to do so, she has to climb atop the back of the rhinoceros. And as she does this, if you're paying attention, you might see like a faint green light that kind of emanates from both of them. Namir, I think you would recognize this as some sort of divine light that encompasses each of them. And I think of all people, you would probably think this is, or you are the most qualified to recognize what this is. It's probably a connection being formed that is gifted by a deity. And Arlith is now, she has the Cavalier archetype. And she will be riding atop this rhinoceros. Tusker, what do you do as you look down at these battle axes on the ground that you've just...
Well, now that we know that the rhinoceros isn't going to be trampling anything, because that was the immediate concern. Tusker's going to look at his giant great axe. Then he's going to look down at these two large battle axes. And he's going to shrug his shoulders, say, "Huh!" And then swing the great axe into like a nearby tree and just embed it into the wood. And then pick up two of the battle axes left behind by these idiots and give him like a test swing and a little bit of a flourish. And then he says, "Oh, I think I like these two better than that one." And this is how Tusker becomes the dual weapon warrior archetype.
Nice.
And is now wielding two oversized battle axes.
Arlith approaches the group and says, "I feel a connection with this one. I'm gonna take him with us."
Now, Arlith, that means you have to feed him, you know.
Yes, I'll take good care of him, I promise. And in that moment, another younger scout, like a scout in training, probably around age 16, 17, runs up to all of you and says, "I can take care of the herd. My friends are running over to help. But Awa told me that he needs to lead the group out, and it seems like there are other burning mammoths blocking the path out of here. So please go help Grandfather Awa so that we can get the rest of the following away from Rockloom." And with that, we will call session for tonight. Okay.
Lovely.
Cool.
Thank you,
Another
everybody.
battle bites dust.
Yeah. Thank you so much, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful night. And we will see you next time.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.